kababayan, ngayong umaga, kilalanin po natin ang mga nasa likod ng Mr. and Miss Republic of the Philippines.
Kasama natin ngayong umaga si Lynette Padulina, the President and CEO of Mr. and Miss Republic of the Philippines.
Good morning.
Romulo Arumin, an International Director. Good morning.
Umaga po sa inyong lahat.
RD Alba, Hollywood Director and MMRP Director also.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Philip Anthony, TV producer.
Good morning.
Good morning. And of course, a delegate from MMRP, Verna Catusalem.
Magandang umaga po.
Welcome to Bagong Pilipinas.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us again.
It's our pleasure to have you. All right, Miss Lynette, I understand this is your third season already, ang Mr. and Miss Republic of the Philippines. Ano ba ang bago sa Season 3 at pagkakaiba nito sa Season 1 and 2?
Well, Diane, as you know, every season we have a different team.
Okay.
This season is Pinoys to the World, which represent all the different successful folks from abroad and also the different communities that are representing on this particular season.
All right, so this time, parang yung mga kabayanihan ba ng ating mga OFWs, isa rin sa mga hina-highlight ngayong taon?
Correct.
Okay.
That's why we participate in that kind of event.
All right.
So, Direct RD, you're all not based here, but why the Philippines? Why did you choose to do this pageant here in the Philippines? You could have done it abroad,
Oo
diba?
nga eh.
Exactly, we do productions in the States.
Yeah.
Like we're from the West Coast and then New York. But we want to give back to the Philippines. Since I am from Philippines, actually grew up in Cebu, then moved there when I was a young age. With all the production that I have in the States, we want to put it on a scale for the pageant. So whatever we have learned, filmmaking-wise, TV shows, we want to put it on the Philippine scale.
That's good to
Amazing,
know.
no? Oo.
And yung mga winners ninyo, dinadala rin ninyo sa iba't ibang mga lugar, even abroad, like in the United States. I wonder, Sir Philip, why do you bring the winners of your competition sa Estados Unidos?
We take them to the U.S. so they can meet Filipino leaders over there. Our pageant is mainly education. So learning from Filipinos in America, they get to experience what it's like to live in America, and they get to learn from their experience of what they've learned from working there. This past season, we took them to New York, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles.
Wow.
So yeah. So and then this next season, they're going to be going to a couple of other countries. But we'll talk about that at a later time. So it's not just going to be the U.S.
Kung pwede lang,
Oh, diba?
kasali na rin kaya
Kasi may
tayo.
asawa na ako, pwede kayo may asawa.
Overqualified na kayo. Overqualified.
Alright, for Doc Arumin, I believe this pageant is very, very special because you really tapped local designers to help you with the costumes.
Yes, exactly. And actually, one of the things na ginagawa natin ngayon is to actually outsource ang mga local materials na done ng mga indigenous community sa Davao. And we are working with the Davao Fashion Design Council under the leadership of Doji Batu, and they will be doing the Vinta portion of the terno para sa Miss Republic of the Philippines. In addition, meron tayong mga noted designers na will be doing the formal terno, and these are the powerhouse of Osgo, Nat Manilag, and Jerome Lorico. And again, this is under the creative leadership of our director, Mr. Ulysses King. Of note, nagpunta nga kami sa Lumban this weekend because we are actually outsourcing a lot of these locally woven materials that are done by our weavers sa Lumban. And also we went up to Baguio also this weekend para mag-outsource naman ng mga natural weaves na ginagawa ng Cordillera. And yung mga yon ay gagamitin naman ng ating eminent designer na Mr. Barge Ramos para gawin ang Vinta equivalent sa barong at ang formal barong.
Beautiful.
Exciting, no?
So there are a lot of advocacy. You promote the OFWs, their heroism, and you tap the local designers to promote na ang iba talaga ang talento at galing ng mga Pilipino. All right.
And
Yes,
if I may just add
Sure.
also, ang ginagawa din natin is to actually outsource some of our designers. We have Joms De Castro, who is now based in I believe in UAE, who's going to be doing some of the the design for the gowns of our current titleists, and also we're very fortunate to have Mr. Francis Libiran to do one of those likewise.
Exciting times ahead. All right, let's talk to Verna this time. She's
One
a
delegate,
delegate from Baler Aurora.
Yes, from Baler
So
Aurora.
how did you learn about the competition and why did you join Mr. and Mr. Republic?
The moment I saw it on Facebook, I was like, I should research about this pageant because I'm quite very picky with the pageants that I join. I make sure that the pageant that I am going to join has particular advocacy or has something that gives back to the community. And then I found out that Mr. and Miss Republic of the Philippines is about scholarship, giving scholarship after you win it. And then you will be given the chance to travel abroad and meet Filipino communities out there and be able to establish networks that would help you carry out your advocacies here in the Philippines. And of course, I believe that this organization is an embodiment of me because I am basically a public servant as an SK chairperson.
wow.
And like this organization is so perfect for me to be able to serve my community. That is
Very well
why.
said. Good
Amazing.
luck. Good
Yeah.
luck in your competition. So, on a last note, Miss Lynette, yung pagsali sa competition na ito, it's not just about winning the crown. Ito ay isang
correct.
public service din. How do you inculcate that to the delegates that this is more of a responsibility
Right.
and set aside the prestige?
First, they need to have the heart. And also, their goal needs to align with us. And that's already being, I should say, discussed very seriously from the very beginning, that this is not only for beauty, but more on brain and actually public service.
Okay. Doc, maybe you would like to invite our televiewers to watch this pageant?
We're going to be doing our coronation week, January 29 to February the 4th, and it will be culminating into a Gabi ng Parangal on February the 3rd. At ang ating coronation night po will be on February the 4th, Wednesday, and it will be planned to be held as of also the same as last year at the Sofitel Philippine Plaza Ballroom.
All right,
So
all right.
we will want to see you there.
See you.
Hey,
See you all
exciting.
there. Thank you very much, Verna, Philip, Direct RD, Doc Rome, and Miss Lynette, ang mga nasa likod po ng Mr. and Miss Republic of the Philippines.